uncommon, the townsfolk would rush out and point up at them as they flew to distant exotic lands far from Moose Hill. But Basch had never seen one this close, nor had he seen one quite like this one. Light danced on its golden scales, and a fin protruded from the pair of its stubby horns atop its head, all the way down to the tip of its long tail. Its leathery wings spread out wider and were thinner, and its body, about the size of a horse, was smaller than the few dragons he'd seen. And Basch had never seen a dragon hurt like this. Smoke trailed from holes in its wings, blood trickled down from slashes on its neck, open gashes from spears or swords bled down the length of its belly, indents crowned its neck and legs, like it had been chained up tightly. "Who did this to you?" Basch wondered. The dragon growled at him, teeth bared. It tried to stand up, but its injuries swiftly brought it back down onto its belly with a quiet yelp. It tried to flap its wings, but it only kicked up some dirt and mulch. Basch's eyes were fixed on the dragon, but its eyes, he noticed, darted from him to his basket. "Fish?" Basch thought. "It wants a fish?" Basch took half a step forward, edging closer to the dragon. With each inch closer he got, his mind raced with 1,000 reasons why he should just turn back and run. But something deeper within him, something unexplainable, compelled him forward. The dragon snarled at him as he approached. Its claws dug into the ground, and its head sank down low, as if preparing to pounce. Basch put up his hand. "It's okay," he whispered, reaching into his basket for a fish. "You—" He waved a river trout in his hand. "You want a fish?" The dragon's glare softened. It sniffed at Basch's hand and stretched its neck toward him. Fish in hand, Basch took another step, then another. With each inch forward, his body screamed for him to pull back, to just run back to Moose Hill. But before he knew it, he was right in front of the dragon. It sniffed at the fish in his hand. Basch set it down. "Here," he whispered. "Go on." The dragon snapped at the fish, then tossed it up into the air and swallowed it whole. It stared at Basch, nudging him with its snout. Basch smiled. "Another one?" It nudged him again. Basch got another fish and tossed it to the dragon. It snapped it up mid-air. After swallowing the fish, the dragon set its head down on the ground in front of Basch, eyes shutting slowly. It let out a hot, heavy breath onto his legs. Basch reached a hand out, tentatively, inching closer to its snout. "This is crazy," he thought, stopping his hand. He dismissed the thought and shut his eyes. He thrust his hand forward, planting it on the dragon's snout. The dragon was warm, almost hot to the touch. Its golden scales were rough against his skin, like tree bark. Basch smiled and moved his hand gently over the dragon's head. As surreal as the experience of touching a dragon with his own hand had been, Basch felt a certain familiarity panging in his chest. This all felt right, somehow. It all felt eerily familiar, a prick of déjà vu striking him from the moment he touched the beast. It felt as though he'd just shaken the hand of a childhood friend for the first time in decades. But the dragon shifted. It stirred, turning its head up in alert. The heavy beat of wings blared behind Basch. A gust of wind rolled across the clearing, trees crunching, and a soft thud cut through the howl of the wind. Another dragon.